Okay, this can be a little confusing, but let's see if we can make this thing work. I have two documents in front of me. One is a Word document that's on the left-hand side, and one is an InDesign document that's on the right-hand side. So I want to get the text from the Word document over to the InDesign document. Now there are a couple ways of doing this. The most familiar way of doing it is to do a Command A, select all of the text in the Word document, then coming over to the InDesign document and doing a Command V and pasting it in. But as you can see, that's not going to work because the attributes of the Word document did not translate over to the InDesign side. So that's not really what I want to do. What I really want to do is I'm in InDesign. I want to do a file. I want to do a file place. I'm going to navigate my way to where that text is. It's called Enter Key versus Return Key. I'll say Open. And then once I do that, I'm going to click on the text frame. And as you can see now, it not only did it bring in the text, but it also brought in the imagery. And when I open up my style, you see that in addition to the basic paragraph style that is native to InDesign, this new paragraph style came in, and that paragraph style is from the Word document. So next up, let's say for example, if I have, and I have some pesky little hyphenated words here. What I can do is I'm going to go over to the paragraph style. I'm going to double click on normal because that is where this text is coming from. I'm going to go over to hyphenation. I'm going to click off on hyphenation and I'll say OK. And what's going to happen is it's going to run through the entire document and take out all the hyphenated words. That's great. Next up, let's say I want to move this picture over to another page. Well, conventional wisdom says you put in a couple returns until it forces it over. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is put in what is called a jump character. Basically what you do is you would put your cursor right next to the image, preferably on the right hand side, then tap the arrow to the left so that the cursor is now flashing in front of the image, and then you would hit not the return key but the enter key. And if you don't have an enter key on your keyboard, you may have an FN key, which is a function key. So you push your finger on the FN key and then you can hit the return key if you don't have an enter key. And you'll see it's going to push, it'll push whatever the content is to the next frame, the next column, the next page. And that's what that little caret right there, that's the jump character, or it's either the enter key if you have an extended keyboard, or it's the FN key plus the return key. So that's how you can A, take out hyphenated words, and I spelled that out in an earlier video, and then also B, you can take the contents and jump to the next page or frame or column or wherever it is that you want your text to flow to. So hopefully that helps. If you have any more questions, feel free to shoot me an email and I will help you through it.